So we can get started. We're actually going to start seated, and then we're going to do a bunch of stretches here before we move into our regular flow. So go ahead and find Sukhasana, so easy, comfortable seated position. So same thing that we always start in. So maybe you are cross-legged, maybe you're sitting hips over your heels, whatever is comfortable for you in this moment. I just want you to sit up nice and tall. So make sure your whole spine is lengthening, your whole spine is straight. Make sure your shoulders, just lift them up real quick and then let them roll down your spine so that your chest can open up. Bring your hands to your knees, up to receive or down to ground. If you want to take something from this practice, leave them up. If you need some grounding, some balance in your life, just leave them facing down. Don't think too much, just whatever you feel, go with your gut instinct. And then gently close your eyes. So your chin is level with the earth, your eyes are closed, you're in Sukhasana, you're just becoming aware of your breath, your Ujjayi pranayama, your Vinyasa practice, you pair your breath with your movement. You're constantly moving, so you're constantly breathing. So right now in this moment, just listen to your breath. Maybe bring awareness to it for the first time all day, all week. I mean, we constantly are breathing, but how often do we really sit down and just listen to our inhales and listen to our exhales? Not often. But right now, that's all I want you to do. And your breaths can be long, they can be short. I prefer them to be longer. I prefer your inhales and your exhales to be the same amount of time, so maybe 6 seconds each. And just take a couple more here. Maybe finding total stillness, almost slipping into a little meditated state at the beginning of your practice. Two more. When you're ready, lift both arms up. Twist right. Left hand outside of the right knee, right hand behind you. Use the strength in your fingertips. Sit up nice and tall. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, twist. And then come on back to center. Inhale your arms up nice and high. Twist left, left arm or right arm outside of the left knee. Left arm behind you. Sit up nice and tall and twist. And then come on back to center. Inhale your arms up nice and high. You're just going to let them fold forward, reaching in front of you. As far as you can go. So maybe you can reach really, really far today. Maybe you can drop your forehead. Maybe it's just like, for me, not happening right now because your hips are very, very tight and very, very sore. So just scan your body. It's all good. Don't judge yourself. Just see where you are in your practice. And then slowly rise back up. We're going to take a seated straddle. So everyone take your legs out nice and wide. Now you're very tight. We have not warmed up yet. So just do your best. Take it slow. We're just going through a couple stretches because it's Friday, end of the week. And if you've been joining me, you're probably a little bit sore. So sit up nice and tall on your straddle. Let's start with the right leg. Just reach for that right leg. If you want to reach up and over, stretching out the left side body, you can do so. And then come on back to center. Let's switch sides. So it's going to get a little spicy today at some points in our practice. I get to wash my hair today. Sage, you know what that's like. So we're going to sweat it out. We got to make the most of this one. So be ready. And then come back up. Let's take it to the middle. And then come back up. Let's finish with a seated butterfly. So go ahead, bring the soles of your feet to touch. Use your elbows to press your knees down towards the earth. Sit up nice and tall. And then when you guys are ready, just slowly coming forward, let's come into our tabletop position. And we're gonna start with our extended child's pose. So you've all been here before. Knees are wide, toes touch. Sit your hips on your heels. Reach your upper body forward and down. Let your forehead reach the mat. Extending your arms all the way towards the front of the room here. So lengthening the elbows, getting the elbows off of your mat. Your arms should not be touching your mat. They should be completely straight. Your spine should be lengthening, your fingertips constantly trying to get further and further towards the top of your mat. Now press into both palms. Push your hips back so that they sit on your heels a little bit more so that connection stays strong. Stretching out your thighs here. Nice job. Just breathe. One more breath. And exhale, let it go. Right arm up. Underneath the left arm, let's thread the needle. Open up that shoulder a little bit. Just add a little bit of a twist here. So right arm's under, left arm still reaching forward. Take one breath here. And then exhale, come on back to your child's pose. Lift the left arm up high to the sky and then take it underneath. Thread the needle, open up the left shoulder. So same thing, left arm under, right arm reaches forward here. You're just stretching out that shoulder. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, let it go. Come on back to your child's pose. Let's breathe. Inhale together. And exhale together. Slowly pull yourself up to a tabletop. Let's do a couple cat-cows. So inhale, drop your belly, gaze lifts. Exhale, press the earth away from you, round your spine, bring your chin in towards your chest. Do it again. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze lifts. And then exhale for cat, press the earth away. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. One more. Inhale for cow. Breath in, look up. Exhale for cat. Press the earth away. Round your shoulders. Come on back to your neutral spine. Curl both toes underneath. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Press your heels back. All right. So pedaling your feet out 1 foot at a time here. Just finding some movement. Taking your head, looking under each armpit, moving the neck side to side. And then when you're settled, find stillness. So down dog position, active rest posture, gets us a little bit stronger, gets our muscles moving, gets our muscles to slowly start to warm up. We're active here, so we're pushing into our hands so that our head goes through our shoulders. And we're pressing our heels down to our mat as much as possible so that our hamstrings start to expand and open. Our heels don't have to touch the mat, that's not important. But the goal is to just have them close. If your heels are very, very far away, walk your hands and feet a little bit closer together. Your body's in the shape of a V, your hips are at their highest peak, so you're, again, pushing into your hands to get your hips higher. And then just breathe in together. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Gently, 1 foot at a time, straight legs. Walk all the way to the front of your yoga mat. Grabbing opposite elbows when you get there. Frame your head, fold forward for ragdoll. Allowing your body to be like dead weight here. Just hanging nice and loose, hinging at the hips. Allowing yourself to maybe set a goal or an intention for your practice today. It's Friday. So being proud that you showed up at 8 a.m. on a Friday to get your practice in. Drop your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Sun A. Inhale, your arms high overhead. Heel toe your feet to touch. Reach up, try to touch the ceiling. Take your upper body to the right, push your hips to the left. Bikram half moon. We're not going to be here long. Just take a little bit of a stretch, opening up that spine. Come on back to center. Inhale, reach up higher, try to touch the sky. Take it over to the left, push your hips to the right. So again, lengthening, reaching. And then inhale, come back to center. Lift up, take a little bit of a baby back bend. And then exhale, fold forward, drop your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the earth, high plank position. So step it back. Here we go. High plank, first one of our practice. Tuck your belly button in towards your spine. If you press into the earth and round your shoulder blades a little bit, you'll be able to do that. So it'll take some of that pressure off. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs, squeeze every muscle, not just your abs. So breathe here. Look towards the top of your mat. Shift forward, lower down chaturanga. Now inhale, upward facing dog, breath in. And exhale, downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale together. Exhale together. Breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. One more, look at your hands. Exhale, let it go. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Sun A, take a back bend. And exhale, fold it forward. Notice how slow I'm moving on purpose. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, step it back to your high plank position. Here we are again. Squeeze your belly, pull it in towards your spine. Look at the top of your mat. That's where your drishti is. Your drishti is your gaze. It's where you look, and you always want to look where you're going. We're going forward and lowering down. Inhale to an upward facing dog, breath in. And exhale to your downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale together. Exhale together. Breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. One more, inhale. Open up your mouth, sigh it out, let it go. Look at your hands, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up, take your back bend. And then exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank. Low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath, inhale together. Open your mouth, let it go, sigh it out. Look at your hands, walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift, fold forward. Inhale, sun A, tall mountain, rise up. Exhale, fold forward, drop your hands to the earth. Halfway lift, chaturanga dandasana, high to low push-up, upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Look at your hands, last time, walk or jump. Halfway lift, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Take a back bend. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat. High plank. Low plank. Up dog. Down dog. Nice job. Sun A is complete. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Big breath in through your nose. Open your mouth, let it go. Look at your hands, walk or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Don't think, just do. Squeeze your knees, squeeze your thighs, sit your hips nice and low. Arms up, elbows by your ears. Palms spread nice and wide. Open up your chest, take a back bend, and then sit those hips lower. It's Friday, push yourselves. Squeeze every muscle around your bones, sit a little bit lower. Lift your upper body, sit a little bit lower. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Now you can step to your flow or you can jump to your flow. It's up to you. Flow it through. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bring your big toes to touch here, guys. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee, and open up the hip. So stacking this hip, opening it up, feeling that opening sensation, trying to get it over top. Straighten that right leg in the air, and then step it all the way through to your hands for a warrior one. All right, right knee's in a 90-degree angle. Arms are up, elbows by the ears. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Sit a little bit lower. Squeeze your inner thighs. Make sure your hips are squared. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, let's get a little bit deeper. Now inhale, take a back bend. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands. Three-legged flow if it's in your practice. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg high. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Stack it. Make sure that hip feels nice and good. Inhale, breath in. And then exhale, step it to your hands, warrior one. So warrior one, rise up. All right, stay here. Make sure your hips are squared. Knee is bent. Push yourselves. Work the legs. Work the muscles. Make them burn. Reach the arms up. Sit the hips deeper. Bend the knee more. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat. Chaturanga. Flow it through. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale together. Let it go. Breath in. Breath out. So before we start to flow, I flow quick, I flow fast. My practice is fast when I practice, sometimes. If you can't keep up, if you're not at my pace, you don't have to be. Just follow my lead. That's the most important thing. We will all end in the same spot, so remember that. Don't sacrifice your form for speed. It's the worst thing you can do in your yoga practice. So take it as slow or as fast as you want. Take one more breath in here. And exhale, breath out. Look at your hands, walk or jump, front of the mat, halfway lift, fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose, one breath, sink those hips, and then exhale, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the mat, Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot to your hands, warrior one, rise up strong. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat, flow it through. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot to your hands, warrior one. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Nice job. Inhale together. Exhale together. One more breath in. One more breath out. Last one, look at your hands, walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift, fold forward. Utkatasana, one breath, don't think, just do. Sit the hips, and then exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right foot, warrior one. Stay with me, guys, let's go. Back bend, hands to the mat, flow it through. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Left foot, warrior one. Back bend, hands to the mat. Flow it through, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Yes, we're doing it again. Right foot again, warrior one. Two on each side. Back bend, hands to the mat. Let's flow. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot, last one, warrior one. Get your body moving, back bend, hands to the mat, and flow it through. Meet me in a down dog. Woo! Get a little bit of sweat going. When that first bead drops, it's over for you. Can't stop it at that time. Just breathe. Inhale together and exhale together. Nice job, nice work. Inhale, breath in. And exhale, breath out. One more. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh. Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold it forward. Utkatasana's. Come on back. All right. Sink those hips. Come onto your toes. Get your heels up. Come on, my Bikram people. You guys are used to this. Heels up, hips low, upper body back. Breathe in together. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps. Reach up. Open. Exhale, warrior two. Look over your front middle finger. Sink deep into the right knee. Flip the palms. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat and chaturanga, flow it through. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your left foot. Notice I'm cueing all breath. Exhale, open. Inhale, flip your left hand, reverse. Exhale, cart your hands to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Vinyasa is all breath. Breath and movement. Linking, creating a dance with your practice. Getting into your groove, into your rhythm. Inhale together. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, one more breath in. Exhale, one more breath out. We're gonna flow again. You guys with me? Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Utkatasana, one breath. Get into it. Inhale together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Right foot to your hands, warrior one. Open to two. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat and chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot to your hands, warrior one. Open to two. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Inhale. Guys, whenever you need water, make sure you stop and get it. All right. We are moving along. Nice work. Downward dogs if you're not already there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale together. And exhale together. One more breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. We have one more flow. I know you guys can stay with me. We have to finish strong. Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Last flow of this practice. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sit those hips. Nice work. Get a little bit lower. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga, strong push-ups. Up dog, inhale. Keep those thighs up. Those thighs don't touch. Down dog, exhale. Right foot to your hands, warrior one. Let's go, guys. Open to two. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. And let's move. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left foot to your hands, warrior one. Two. Reverse. Release. Upward facing dog, breath in. Down dog, yes, you know it. We're doing it again. Right foot, warrior one, two on each leg. To two. Reverse. Release. Hands to the mat. Breathe. Up dog, inhale. Finish strong. Down dog. Left foot, warrior one. Let's go. To two. Reverse. Release. Get to your plank, hold it. Oh yeah, 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, now flow it through. Add a challenge when you think you can't be challenged anymore. Push to your down dog, breathe in together. Breathe out together. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in through your nose. Breath out through your mouth. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high. Bend the knee, open up your hip. If it's in your practice to flip your dog, go ahead and flip your dog. I'm gonna go all the way for that wheel, so if you can go with me, then go with me. Find it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back. Keep the right leg up in the air. Keep it up, keep it up. Oh yeah, stay here. Right knee, right elbow, get it to touch. Bring it in, let's go, find a plank. Kick it back. Right knee, right wrist, let's go, bring it in. Strong course, kick it back. Right knee, left elbow, cross the body. Kick it back. Right knee, left wrist, cross the body. Kick it back. Right knee to your nose for cheetah pose. Pull it in, squeeze, and then step it forward, kneeling crescent. Drop it down, rise up. Right away, drop it down, rise up. Yes, arms up right away. All right. So I'm keeping my back foot flexed because I have a cut on the top of my foot. That's the only reason, but typically you want to flatten it. Mine hurts a little bit right now. So you're sinking into this right knee. Bring your hands to your heart center. Shift forward, twist right. Hook the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Now curl your back toes. Lift the back knee off the mat. Yes. Crescent. Now split your hands, left hand to the earth, right arm to the sky. All I want you to do for this next one is just try. Drop the right hand to your left thigh, start to rise up. Right hand on the back thigh. Left arm reaches up. So you just want to take a little bit of a back bend here, a little bit of a stretch. Nice job. Now open warrior 2. Don't straighten out that right knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle, right forearm, right thigh, left arm up. The left leg or the right leg is being challenged right now. Do not straighten that leg. Warrior legs the whole time. Right hand to the earth, left arm reaches, extend your side angle, keep the pressure building. Half or full bind. So if there's a bird of paradise in your practice, let's go, rise up. If not, stay where you are. There is no shame in working on the fundamental posture. I think I might read what I read yesterday again today, maybe, because it hits home. Lift up, 3, 2, 1. Everybody meet me in a warrior 2. Let's go, come on back, warrior 2. Now straighten out this right leg all the way. So as you can see, both of my legs are completely straight right now. My knees are not bent. My arms are out. I'm going to shift forward and down for triangle pose, Trikonasana triangle. Left arms up, right arms down. Just stretch. Stretch and breathe. Now a little bit of a different stretch. Do not bend your knees and don't move your feet. If you can, all I want you to do is frame out your front foot with each of your hands. Remember, don't bend your knees, don't move your feet. Maybe today you don't touch the ground, that's all right. It's called progress, we'll get there. Now everybody together, we haven't done this yet. We're gonna bend the left knee, all the way down. Your left foot here, guys, keep the whole foot on the mat, heel to toe. You wanna come all the way down. This is called Skandasana. So as you can see my body, my whole left foot's on the mat. My right leg is straight. My hands are at my heart center, or I can find a bind if I'd like. I'll probably fall because I'm on carpet. So stay here, Skandasana to the left. Breathe. If it's too challenging, leave your hands on the floor like I am to give yourself some support. Now slowly bending your right knee, coming all the way back into that kneeling crescent where we started. Rising up. Nice job. Drop your hands to the mat. And then let's find our way to a high plank. So high plank position here. Let's do 3 of these. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2. Up dog, breath in. High plank. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2. Up dog, breath in. High plank. Last one. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2. Up dog, breath in. Down dog, breath out. Remember what I said at the beginning of your practice. If you need to take a break, you take child's pose. Keep pushing, keep motivating yourself at home to keep going. You guys are doing awesome. Our focus of the month for April is unity. This is definitely unity. Everybody coming together from wherever they are to do a practice together. Be proud. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift the left leg high. Bend the knee. Open up the hip. Let's do it. Flip your dog. Go as far as your body allows you to go on this Friday morning here. Catching that wheel. Woo. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Left leg stays up in the air. Remember, we're going to work that core. Left knee, left elbow. Let's go. Bring it in. Kick it back. Left knee, left wrist. Bring it in. Kick it back. Left knee, right elbow. Bring it across. Kick it back. Left knee, right wrist. Bring it in. Kick it back. Knee to your nose. Cheetah pose. Pull. Squeeze. And then drop it down. Kneeling crescent. Rise up. Oh, yeah. Pushing your body. Getting that sweat to go, to flow. Hands to your heart center. Lean forward. Twist left. Right elbow hooks on the outside of the left knee. Curl the right toes under. Lift that back leg off the ground now. Pause here. So remember, we're going to split our hands to start. Right hand down, left hand up. And then we're going to take our left hand to our back leg and just rise up and take a little bit of a back bend here. Right arm reaches. And then open warrior 2. Keep the left knee bent. Reverse your warrior. Side angle, left forearm, left thigh. It'll be straight in a moment. So keep pushing, keep working right now. This is your little workout. Left hand to the mat. Right arm reaches, extended side angle. Taking this, staying here, or taking a half or full bind. Your choice. If you want to come up to bird of paradise, let's go. Let's go up together. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come back down gracefully, meeting me in your warrior 2. Straighten out your left leg all the way. So now you're set up for your triangle pose. We want to push our hips to the right, take our upper body forward and down. Reaching up with the right arm, reaching down with the left arm. Focus on your breath. Bring your awareness back to it. Now, without moving your legs, without bending your knees, see if you can frame out your front foot. And then slowly walking your hands all the way to the right foot. We're going to skandasana to the right side of the mat. So whole right foot stays on the mat. If it comes up for any reason, then don't go down as far. Pause here, feeling that stretch in that left leg. And then slowly walk it back, coming all the way into that kneeling crescent lunge. Arms up. Dropping your hands to the mat, stepping to your high plank. Chaturanga, flow it through. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Nice job, yogis. Inhale together. And exhale together. Do it again. Take another breath in. And another breath out. One more time. Inhale. And open up the mouth, let it go. Look at your hands, walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift, fold forward. Utkatasana, we got 2 more of these, sit your hips. Bring your hands to heart center, twist to your right. Another chance to do something different. Maybe there's another bird in your practice. Maybe there's nothing and you just have to stay right where you are. Yesterday I read something about how the advanced postures, when you do them wrong, it usually traces back to the fundamental postures. You do them wrong because we didn't learn them because we were too impatient. We just wanted to go right into our handstand. But you can't do a handstand until you know how to do a plank, until you know how to do basic other postures. So stay here. There's nothing wrong with being in this position and not going anywhere. For 5, sit the hips, twist more. 3, 2, 1, fold it forward. Nice job, let it go. Feet are 6 inches apart. 2 fists can fit in between them. Take your peace fingers, hook them around your big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, pulling your elbows towards the back of the mat. So forward folds are not an invitation to get lazy. We are actively pulling and stretching in these postures. So making sure you're constantly pulling yourself down. It's easier for me if I roll onto the balls of my feet, straighten my legs a little bit, and then use my upper body to pull. For 3, 2, 1, release your hands to the mat. Let's set up for this last one. You better do it strong. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Get into those hips. Let's go. Hands to heart center. Twist to your left. Same thing I just said on the other side. Don't be in a rush to go anywhere. If you have somewhere to go, then take it. Hold it there. Squeeze the hips. Get lower for 5. Twist more. 4, 3, 2, 1, fold forward, let it go. Nice job. Feet are again 6 inches apart. Stand on your hands so that your toes come to meet your wrists. You're standing on your palms. Bend your knees as much as you need to make the connection happen so that you can stand on your hands. Now, roll onto the balls of your feet. Try to lock your knees. Elbows go wide. Right elbow to the right, left elbow to the left. Pull yourselves down. Let's go. Actively pull. It should be a challenge. For 3, 2, 1, release your hands to the mat. Just hang, pause for a moment. Reflect. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, tall mountain rise all the way up. Right side, eagle. Right arm is under. Right leg comes up and over. Squeeze your thighs together. See if you can wrap that leg around. Sit your hips as low as possible by bending the left knee. Lift your elbows up off your chest. Straight spine. Shoulders stacked over top hips. Can you bend and get a little bit lower? For 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale your hands high. Left arm comes under. Left leg comes up and over. Squeeze the thighs together. Bend the right knee. Sit into the hips. The lower you bend, the more of a challenge this will be. Lift your elbows up away from your chest. Sit your shoulders back, shoulders over top hips. Squeeze, bend, get lower. 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale your hands high. Right hand, right ankle. Left arm up high to the sky. Drishti is important in balancing. You have to find a focal point. Let go of your expectations. Tap into your awareness because your awareness now matters more than ever. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, kick. The higher you kick, the more you can fold forward. The more you fold forward, the more you can kick. Kicking and stretching are simultaneous. Lock the standing leg for 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale your hands high. Left hand, left ankle, right arm up. Inhale, reach up nice and high. And exhale, kick up, fold forward, reach forward, kick up. Standing leg locks out. 3, 2, 1. Release. All right, guys. Inhale your hands up. Bring your hands to your heart center, Samastiti, prayer pose. Close your eyes. All right, we're gonna go into a very deep hip opener. Some of you may not be able to get all the way into it. That's okay. You can stop anywhere along the path. So bring your right foot up and into your left hip. You can hold it there if you need to. Now, depending on your knee, like you might not even be able to get it up there. So if you can't, that's okay. Just hold on to it. So if you're here with me, which everyone should be at level 1, right? If you want to take it to the next level, all you're going to do is just lean forward. Just like this, let your hands hang. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, you're going to lean forward more until your hands touch the ground. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, you're going to bend the left knee and come all the way down into your toe stand. Very deep hip opener. Some of you are probably in it. Now, from here, now it's just where you get a little bit good. You focus on your balance. You can bring one. It's so hard to talk and do this at the same time. You can bring one or both hands to your heart center and see if you can actually balance on that toe. For 3. Nice job. If you're anywhere along that path, just hang on. 2, 1. Now everybody coming back up the same way we came out. And release. All right, moving those hips. Inhale your hands high. Bring your hands to your heart center. Let's switch sides. Left foot up into the right hip crease. And if you fall, learn to fall. Just laugh it off. Get back into it. Now remember, you can stay here. You can start to lean forward. Go a little bit quicker now. You can drop your hands to the mat. You can come all the way down. You can balance here on your toe. Maybe bringing one or both hands to your heart center. And then when you're ready, rising all the way back up and release. Nice job. That concludes our balancing series for today. Come to the front of your mat. Inhale your hands nice and high. Take a back bend. And then exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, breath out. Let's pause in our down dog for a couple moments. So breathe in here, breathe out here. Inhale together and exhale together. Couple more breaths, inhale and exhale. When you guys are ready, bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip. Step it to your hands, half pigeon, right side. We'll do it now. So coming into your half pigeon, nice little hip opener. We just did a hip opener, so continuing this feeling. So remember what I say in pigeon every day. Come to your mat, drop it down. Get the flattest you can get. Reach your arms forward, allow your body to melt away. Now from your pigeon, we're gonna come into our mermaid, our posture of the month. So slowly rise up onto your hands. Bend the back knee. Reach back with the left hand and grab it. Now remember what I said yesterday if you were here. The next step is to pull that foot in until you can get to that crease of that elbow. So see if you can get there. For 3, 2, 1. Allow that leg to drop back. Finding your hands, finding your downward facing dog. Pushing it up, pressing it back. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Step into your hands, half pigeon, left side. Same rules apply. Allow yourself to come all the way down. Notice any tension that pops up in your body at this time. Hip openers bring out a lot of tension, a lot of emotions. It's where we store our emotions and carry them in our body. I always say in my class, there's a big difference between tension and pain. So making sure you know the difference. Sharp shooting pains are not good. A little bit of tension is okay. It means your body wants to go into that space, but it just needs practice. There really is no other way to get better and more flexible at yoga other than just doing it every day, having a daily practice. Slowly rising up onto your hands. Let's set up for that mermaid. Be excited for your mermaid at the end of April. Bend that back knee, reach back, grab it. So let's take this a little bit further. So pull that leg in. Now take the left hand, reach it up. Maybe hooking your hands. And then pausing. For your mermaid. For 3, 2, 1. Release. Come on back. Downward facing dog. Nice job. Down dog, down dog. Take a breath in together. And a breath out together. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, let it go. Step your left foot to your hands. Turn and face for a straddle. So we're going to come down into frog. So we did a lot of hip openers today. We're going to do one more hip, one more groin. So you're in your straddle position here, all right? You're going to come and rest on the insides of your knees. It's not comfortable. So as soon as you come down, if you're like, wait, am I doing it right? This is really uncomfortable. Yeah, you're doing it right. It's not comfortable. So your insides of your knees, you're resting. I'll turn sideways. It'll probably allow you guys to see my body alignment a little bit more because alignment in frog is important. So your ankles, if you look back, your ankles should be directly underneath your knees. Your hips should be directly with your knees. So if you look at my hips right now, my hips are in line. So I'm not leaning forward. I'm not sitting back. They're directly in line with my knees. If I want to make this more challenging, all I do is separate my knees more. And then I can come down to my forearms and pause in my frog. I'm actually on carpet and it's very easy to do this posture because you kind of just slide into it. So pausing here, allowing your hips to open up. Again, that sensation that you feel, that uncomfortable position, just try to hold on to this posture. Growth does not come from your comfort zone. Be okay with the tension. Be okay with the feelings that pop up along your path in these postures. Couple more breaths here. See if any part of you can get deeper into this position, even if it's 1 inch. And then when you're ready, guys, slowly press into your hands. Come on up. Bring your knees in towards one another and have a seat on your mat. So when you're ready, just have a seat. Find a seated position here. Inhale your hands up high to the sky, and then exhale, reach for your feet. Seated forward bend, straight spine, chest up, elbows bend, pull yourselves down. And then when you're ready, slowly coming down to your backs. Everybody coming down, taking a moment here, stretching out, opening up your core. Bring both knees in towards your chest. Give yourselves a nice big hug for your practice. Let your left leg go long. Keep your right knee in towards your chest. And then take it over to the left side for spinal twist. So opening up the lower back here, getting that to stretch itself out. You may even crack your own back if you're lucky. Look over your right shoulder, right elbow, right hand. Make sure they're all connected to the mat still. And then come on back to center, switch sides. Right leg is long, left knee is in. Take it over to the right side, spinal twist. And then coming over, looking at your left hand, left elbow, left shoulder. And then coming back, happy baby. Grab the inner arches of your feet. Rocking side to side here on your mat, massaging the muscles all around your shoulders, all around your abdomen, all around your spine. Finding Savasana when you're ready. So hands by your sides, feet at the end of your mat, shoulder width. Close your eyes. Allow yourself to surrender. This is the most important part of your practice. Just be. If you notice thoughts pop up in your head during this Savasana, don't try to change that. Just be aware of them. Don't give them any effort or any thought, and then just let them pass. You cannot ask for change and expect everything to be the same. You will be moved out of your comfort zone. The process will seem hard. You will feel all types of emotions and have days when you might feel drained. You might even want to give up and go back to the comfort where you weren't truly happy but felt safe. You can't return though. We have to welcome the uncomfortable state, because we know our habits are being broken. We know that everything is changing for the better, but at first, we have to shed the old energy. You're in the process of learning a new way of thinking, feeling, and doing this. How can you expect a process like this not to be uncomfortable? The point isn't to stress out about how you're feeling, but to be patient with yourself. Guide yourself with kind words. Take your time. Take it one day at a time. Breathe deeply as often as possible. The more you take it one day at a time, the more you'll look back and thank yourself for even moving forward. This is just a reminder that if you're in that space right now, don't give up. Be easy on yourself. There are people here with you through this journey to shine a light of hope and positivity on you as you take your steps forward. So when you're ready, just allowing yourself to wiggle your fingers and your toes, roll your ankles, roll your wrists, bring awareness back into your body. Take a deep breath in through your nose and then exhale, let it go. Bring your knees into your chest, give yourselves a hug for your practice today. And then rock over to a side of your choice.